Welcome, Jan and Camilla.
Thank you, Joka. Welcome to all of you. Thank you for your time. My name is Jan, and I'm with my colleague Camilla. A little short introduction about TestMonitor. We are located in the Netherlands. We have a SaaS solution for online test management. We have customers globally. We are active in over more than 30 countries right now. And we also have a great partnership with PrideTest, so we are doing some great stuff together. What we are going to show you today is a really short demo of TestMonitor itself that Camilla has pre-recorded. And if you have any questions at the end, please ask them to us, and I hope we can give you the right answers. So that's basically it for now. Pretty short, and I think, yeah, we can start the demo right away.
Okay, great.
Hi, my name is Camilla, and I will shortly introduce TestMonitor, our test management solution, to you. So the only thing you will need is working internet to be able to log into TestMonitor. You can also use single sign-on for this. Whenever you log in, you will come to the project page, and if you click on My Work, you can see your own workload throughout these several projects. And we also have an audit reel to see what everyone is doing within the project. And if you click on the little gift box here, you can see our new updates and new releases, everything we're currently working on. If we go back to the project page, I can select one project and I will come to the project dashboard. And within this project dashboard, I can use this to communicate with my colleagues as well. And I can see in one instance, I can see what is in this project exactly. As for the requirements, test cases, test result, test runs, and 8 issues. We start off with defining our requirements. And so these are a set of requirements that we have set up that are required for this web application. And you have either 2 options, or you create your test cases from your requirements, or you move forward to the design phase where we have different test suites. And these are just the logical order of your test cases. So if I click on one test suite, I can see several test cases belonging to that one test suite. And if I open this test case, I will see all the information that a tester should know to be able to complete this test case. So we have several options here, and you can, of course, edit these. You can add an approximate time. Of course, you don't always know exactly how many minutes someone needs for a test case, but you can set an approximate time. And we have an option to link your requirements here. You can very easily select the requirements from this list, or use the filter option that we have available within the several stages within TestMonitor to use that as an option to search for your requirements, for example. If you go further to plan, as you can see, you follow each step as a logical order to complete your test process. If we have defined our requirements and we have designed our test cases, we can move forward to setting up our milestones. And these milestones are just points in time where we have different feature tests, for example. So I have 4 milestones here. If I click on one milestone, I can see that there is a test run underneath it. And within these milestones, we can have several test runs as well. So if I select this test run, I can see who needs to test this and what is needed to be tested as well. Because if I click on this test case, I can select the test cases that my testers should test. And I can also select the users I want to be added. Here I can select everyone to be added all at once. And again, I have several filter options to search for teams, for example, and add them to my test run. You can add a start and end date, but it's not mandatory. And you can also set a time as well, because we have a lot of international customers that work globally and have different time zones. So everyone can start at the same time. If I go here to the notification bell, I can see notification bell going off. So you have several options to get notifications. It's either within TestMonitor, or you can, for example, link TestMonitor to your Teams, and then you will get notifications in your Teams channel. Or you can choose to have your notifications by email. So if we have set this up, I can click on notification bell, and I can see that there is a test run assigned to me, and I have several other test runs assigned to me as well. This is the page where, of course, you run your test cases, but if I'm logged in as a tester, I am only able to see this page. So TestMonitor is also role-based. For example, a test manager can do everything, a project manager as well. But whenever you're logged in as a tester and you don't have much capabilities rather than just testing, then you will only see this page within TestMonitor. And the only thing you will need to do is to press the green button to go to the execution phase. If I click this open, I can see how many test cases are in this test run. I can see my progress, and here I can start with testing. So this is the execution phase. On the left side, you will see all the information you need to know as a tester, and on the right side, you can put in your findings. And if I click on the TestMonitor logo, I will see my progress as well. So it's very easy to complete these with using a smiley. And we've made it very easy and very low profile also for business users to test along. And here you can continue with your test cases. And for example, if I have an issue here, only a description is needed to move forward with this test case. I can say there's a page showing with error 500. I can, for example, also add an attachment or just finish. So my progress is 100%. So I'm sure that I've completed this test run. And if we move forward to the track page, you can see this is the page where all the information comes together on test run and test case level. So I can also use the filter options to filter out, for example, on outcomes. Like I only want to see the failed ones. As you can see here, I've completed the basic smoke test recently, and you can see that what the progress is for each user. So you can see that Steve and Peter have completed all their test cases, but there are still 4 people who still need to complete their test cases. And you can see that I have registered an issue here. And what I want to do now is to use the integrated issue management system within TestMonitor to log an issue, which can be later on also integrated with, for example, Jira or Azure DevOps, to have these issues also linked in those issue management systems. So I can add an issue here. I can say page error. I can assign this bug to someone. And as you can see, there's an issue on open. I can mark this as viewed, so I can keep track of all the issues as well. If I go to the resolve tab now, see that there's a page error here that I've logged just now. And what you can do is also leave comments. Check this, Frank. And the fun thing about this is we can keep all the communication regarding this one issue within TestMonitor, which is really nice because you don't have email communication going back and forth of each minor issue that you need to solve. And you can keep all communication within TestMonitor this way. You can see the test results that are linked to this one issue. And this is also the page where you can link your issues with, for example, Jira or Azure DevOps. And if you go to the analyze part, you can see that we have several reports that you can use to either report on issues, for example. As you can see here, we can use these to also change the reports and filters, use the filter options to really see what you want to see or report on what your management needs are. We also have a requirement coverage, which is also a very nice report to see the progress of each requirement that we have set up beforehand and the progress of each one. And again, we can use the filter options to exactly filter on what we want to see within these reports. And we can use these reports to either share them with a PDF file or share them within your team in TestMonitor. We have several other reports as well as for planning and also like project summaries to see how far you've come within the project. And that's it for now. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Thank you, Camelia. On to questions. So if there's any questions, please either just unmute yourself or type them into the chats, then we will read them out loud.
I've got a question. Is there an integration with Jira?
Yes.
From Atlassian? Yeah.
Yes, there is. It's a two-way sync. So the issues from TestMonitor, we can transfer them to Jira, and we can get the status back to TestMonitor, and also we can import the requirements from Jira into TestMonitor.
Yeah, I had the same question, and I had a sub-question on that, like, because you said the comments are within TestMonitor, are they also going to Jira or not? Or are the comments on the defects staying in TestMonitor?
Yeah, the comments on the defects in TestMonitor are staying in TestMonitor because normally they are also being made by different people that are only working in TestMonitor and not working in Jira.
Yeah, so amongst testers or amongst business users who have questions for each other. Yeah, okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
But from Jira, you can see the status of what your testing are about and the back and forth, and if anything is passed, and then link through to TestMonitor.
Exactly.
And you said requirements and defects, but also test cases. So you can link test cases to certain user stories or whatever in Jira, or not?
Yeah, you can import them into TestMonitor, and there's a link between, and then you can link the requirement to the test case in TestMonitor.
Okay. So it's actually the user story from Jira, you import them as a requirement in TestMonitor, and then the linking is done there. Okay.
Exactly. And the fun part is, and it's for everyone, if you want to see it work by yourself, you can register a free trial for 2 weeks. And also within the trial period, all of the integrations are there. So you can try it out yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I can keep asking questions. I have one question more, which I was wondering when I saw your test suite and requirement pages. Is there also a possibility to have subfolders there, or it's a flat list always?
You can define your own tags there as well. And you have also the possibility to create your own custom fields. So if you are missing something, then you can create your own custom field, which also is being shown in the reporting and in the filter options and in the columns, etc.
Yeah. So, but yeah, custom fields, that's very great, but no subfolders in the requirements page.
No, there's only just one more field that's tags, and that's it.
Okay. Great. Okay. So yeah, if any questions arise later on, I guess you can still contact Jan, Camelia, or ourselves, and we will transfer the questions, of course. As Jan said, there's a free trial to try out whether it's something which works for your environment. Voilà, so thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Camelia and Jan.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.